truck that is supposed to be packed. Well, according to CAS, it contains 500 gallons. Delivery order number 2, 01985, another 500 gallons. Delivery order number 3, 01977, 3,000 gallons. A total of 4,000 gallons. These products were not even purchased from our company. They were purchased from Petrol Trade.
Oh,
I repeat.
The product was purchased from Petrol Trade.
From Petrol Trade.
So how did your truck,
That's it. So that is the mainstream myself want to know, because Petrol Trade also got their own trucks. How the product from Petrol Trade, 500 gallons and 3,000 gallons, total of 4,000 gallons, got into our truck that is supposed to be packed. Well, according to Cassie is a distributor. This man was looking for trucks. That's how they gave our truck to take this product.
The Petrol Trade man?
No, well, there's another agent for Petrol Trade. He talked with this Cassie guy.
So who is Cassie?
Cassie is a distributor. He's a distributor of petroleum products. You understand? So they were looking for a car that had they put this 4,000 gallons with the understanding that they are going to go bring the money from wherever they were carrying the product. I did not know. All I know, my trucks should be packed until this morning when all the thing came about. After police got to know that, I got to know that police, you understand, have arrested my truck. I got to know that the man who took the product told the driver that he had money to come to bring the money back to Monrovia, according to Cassie, his personally, because when I got to know this morning, I called him directly and told him to go to the police station to report himself. He complied and went to the police station. He is with the police as I speak to you. Yeah, Cassie, the driver, the man who bought the product, they are all with the police. To the best of my knowledge, the guy said the driver, neither Cassie does not know nothing about what transpired. According to Cassie, the driver, when he arrived in Tenny,
that's Grand Cape Man.
The Grand Cape Man, he told the owner of the product, told the guy that he had money to bring to Monrovia. That how the guy allowed him to put those boxes.
That's tramadol. That's what
that's tramadol. Later we got to know now that drops. I had to put it into the truck to come. But I just want to say the product was not bad for us. We don't know nothing about it. My trucks are being packed at Johnsonville. How it went down there, it's only a mystery.
So you don't know anything about this?
Nothing. Nothing. In fact, it's the police that informed me this morning that my truck was in Tenny, to be exact, that there were drugs on the truck. How is that possible?
So what your driver is telling you?
He's not my driver either. I have dismissed other driver.
Wow.
It's the same Cassie guy that took this car and went to the garage and took the car from there to go and load the truck. He doesn't work for us. You can ask the driver, he doesn't know us from nowhere. He's not within our employer. I dismiss all my drivers because the lawyer product, let's say I'm taking my product to Venture. The man who lawyer product, he gets to Sarala, he steals like 300 gallons from the truck and goes to your own gas station. To our own gas station. And say there's 300 gallons got missing. So because of that, dismiss all of them.
So with this information, what harm this information that is coming on has on your institution?
Well, you know we are all, more especially we are all fighting drugs. Since they harm drugs going to our young future leaders of the country. And as you know, if you go to the SKD Boulevard, my gas station is being used by the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency as their headquarters to get rid of all the guys who have been using the swamps as nettles to sell drugs.
So the guy was hired by
the same boy who the guy talked to. The castle boy.
Are you willing to assist the police to go down to the letter of the case?
Oh yes, I'm behind it. I'm working closely because we want to make sure this guy are prosecuted to the fullest.
Mr. Kalana, at what hour did the police call you this morning?
I think almost around 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Which hour you expected for your trucks to be parked?
My truck, as I told you, should have been parked.
Should have been parked. So you was not expecting.
I've dismissed all my drivers.
Okay.
My truck is not supposed to be out there.
Okay.
Until I'm ready to recruit new drivers.
So you mean it simply means that this driver was using your truck behind you? Is that what you say?
Yeah. Not him. The castle boy went behind me and went to the garage and got the truck unknowing to me.
So the garage turned his truck over to me without your consent. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
So why is Cassie telling you right now? Since it's morning, have you faced call to Cassie?
Yeah. I told him if I had to go to the police station. By the time I got informed by the police, I called him and he's a law-abiding citizen. He went to the police
Have
station.
you contacted the garage owner? If yes, what the owner of the garage telling you, giving your truck out without your knowledge?
As I said, this young man who used to use my truck. And I've told them that, hello, I was tired because if I use 4 of my trucks and every week is come say you got only $500. Well, I know with him, I said, I thought like you have made over $4,000 or $5,000. That guy tell me say you got $500. So I look like a fool to you.
Mr. Kalana, how many trucks do you have?
8.
8 trucks. Specifically, what are those counties your trucks go into usually?
My trucks are really supposed to go to mine stations. Bonjaman, Banga, but as I said, this young man, he's a distributor of petroleum products. Okay. So he has been using our truck. They go to Nimba, they go all over the country. They go to Maryland, like the particular truck in question. The truck has been to Maryland. They go all over.
So now, are you willing to face the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency, the Liberia National Police,
what have I got to do
for further investigation?
Because what we have, and we're going to put drugs in my car. You're going to tell them that I'm going to go talk about it.
Now your truck was used. Now that's your property and your name
the
is...
way in which the truck was even taken, my truck should have been packed. How that driver even got into my truck? That's the mystery. He had no right to first of all even be in the truck.
So apart from the Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency indicted or allegedly accusing this guy, are you going to take another issue outside of the Drugs Enforcement Agency with the individual, that is the Cassie and the driver?
Yeah, you don't surely I have to do that as a lawyer. He has no right taking my car without my acquiescence. Secondly, he had no right sending my truck outside and lying to me. He told me that he had sent the car to Bombing County, just to realize that the truck had gone to Cape Mount County.
So have any of your vehicles been caught in such act before?
Never.
Since the establishment of your business?
No. When there was a day about 15 years ago, the other guy, and one day there's this guy, he had brought a $50,000. Looking for trucks. That's how.
Say a pleasant good morning and a warm welcome to your program. Talk About It on Kings 88.5. On Talk About It, we discuss issues of national concern. We bring them on the table and unfold you back in Radio Land the time to be a part of the program by putting forth your comment, your suggestions and recommendations, the way forward on our best we can move our country, Mama Liberia. With this agreed though, but we found a common ground and forge ahead as a people. Please be my guests. My name is Israel. But here we are still. Today is Friday, the 26th day of September 2025. This is the weekend edition of the program. Let's take a gist of our theme song and be just ready. Well, thank you so kindly. Thank you so much. And let me say a pleasant good morning to the peace-loving people of our dear country, Mama Liberia, across the 15th political division of the Republic of Liberia. I greet you in a very special way this morning. Those of you across Montserrat County, within the 17 electoral district, let me say good morning to all of you. Maybe you are on your way to a job, you are on your way to your school campus, to your market area. For that special occasion, you are on the keke, on the pin motorbike, on a private or commercial vehicle, and you are in tune to King's 88.5. Let me say good morning to our friends across the country, following by radio, by way of the social media, the wonderful people of our counties across the country. I'd like to say good morning. To those of you, our friends, our fans, our supporters across the diaspora, let me say good morning to you wonderful people. What a great day, what a great time to be here again. And I must say, to God be all the glory. So let me welcome all of you. Johnson Dolly, from your New Jersey's resident, I'd like to say welcome. William Harris, you watching from Habel, following from Habel, welcome. James Laming, you there in Jemo Kiambo Kondire, Sino County, welcome. Elijah Sipo, you there on the Francis Johnson Avenue resident, New Georgia, Gardnersville, welcome. Ansu Fambule, you there in New York City, welcome. Nakili Arrow Moluba, you in my GB County, welcome. Charles Roberts, you following from your resident, your Gardnersville Keba resident. Emmanuel Kwei, welcome. You following from Bond County, David Dean Town. Otaka Kau, you following from your resident in Maryland, the USA, welcome. Let me say welcome to our class prefers. Agatha Glasgow, you following from your Tinkers Village, RI Eru resident where the common citizen children live. Faith Kevin Bapping, you following from your block A189 Winstown, Purpland Road resident. Kevin Dia. You're following from District 1, Lower Todi. Quillen M. Banks. You're following from your Broadwood Moton Corner Road resident. Togai Bigbo Bayou. Buaman Ibrahim Kwei. You're following from your Chicken Soup Factory Gulf community. Political Statling. Welcome. George S. Wilson. Welcome. Christopher Allison. You're following from your Chicken Soup Factory Gulf resident, Jade Emmanuel Ness. Welcome. You're following from your Johnsonville City View Beyond Hearts of Grace, as usual. Mataling Ze Douin. Welcome. Muffler Sisse. You're following from your Fargo, North Dakota resident in the USA, Cecilia Masakwe. Welcome. You're following from Norway, Jajaji Tuele. Welcome. You're following from your Propo Corner in Badnersville, in Broadway District 17, George Watkins Jion. Welcome. You're following from your Comfort Zone in your District 13 area, James Dallimbaugh Quilling. Welcome. You're watching from Yekepa, Nimba County. Juje Wanware. You're following from your Johnsonville resident. Welcome. Nerf Perth. You're watching from Morovia, Mark Wule. You're watching from Bokon Jade Government Camp, Sino County. Princess Moluba. You're watching from your District 3 Pinsville City resident. Welcome. Aksata N. Mela. You're watching from your Soul Clinic community resident. Fatu Conning. You're watching from Kakata, Magibi County. Prince Dukle. You're watching from the Concerned United Methodist School campus in Barclay Farm, Harbour City. Deconti Zion, welcome. You're following from Zweju City, Grand Jida County. Togai Guibo. Stephen Yakandi, welcome. You're watching from Carpentry District 2, Lower Magibi County. The rest of the folks, I'd like to say welcome to all of you, including Tule Davis, Archie Tappet from Dallas, Texas, Elijah Pajibo from Chicago, Mary Dopo Sai from River G County, Seku Donzo, following from Adeli, Australia, James D. Jacobs Jr., following from the Township of Louisiana, District 1, Montserrat County, Alfonso Kie, welcome. And Kobo Weeder, I'd like to say welcome. Following from Kakata, Magibi County, Augusta Bablik J. Colley, you're watching from Torino, Italy. Welcome. Honorable J.D. Williams, you're watching from your Johnsonville resident, Mama. Welcome. Yvonne Koma, you're watching from J.J. White Community Gardensville. Welcome. Princess Moluba, of course, I greeted you. I greet you. Greeted. Glalix Brennings Yuma, welcome. I know your house still here. Elizabeth A. Thomas, the happy birthday woman, welcome. Buaman Ibrahim Kwei, welcome. Malu F. Fufana, welcome. You're watching from 20th Street, George S. Wilson, welcome. And all of you here, I think I've welcomed you wholeheartedly to the show this morning. Welcome. Let me quickly say happy birthday to you, Elizabeth A. Thomas. I don't know the photo. I can see them on my phone, but I'd like to say happy birthday to you. I dedicate the show to you today, Elizabeth A. Thomas. Today's your birthday. Celebrating Brent Star yesterday. I saw coming from shopping. And Elizabeth, make sure you package 50% of what you will be celebrating today and bring it to the station. It's the taboo. So happy birthday to you, Elizabeth A. Thomas. Happy birthday. And all those celebrating their birthday today, happy birthday. Yasa Sharif, welcome. Moses Weze, Buchanan City, welcome. All right. The rest of the folks there, I'd like to say welcome. Kebe Goya, you there in Texas, USA, welcome, Kebe. Prince and C, you in New Georgia Estate area, welcome. Venetia Gion Bar, welcome. Tilo Eric, you in Baptist Seminary, welcome. Big brother Kevin Soko, welcome. You make a marvelous contribution yesterday, Soko, welcome. Xavier Washington, Broadway City, welcome. Moses Busy, welcome. You in Buchanan City, Grand Bassa County. Okay. Big sister Yata Sherry, welcome as usual. One can be to where she be spying small. Carrington, Afrik, welcome. To the show. Bwaka Kamara, welcome. D. Maxine Julie, welcome. Anthony Freeman, and the rest of the folks. Let me say welcome to all of you. I love you. I'm so happy to always see you. And thank you for always following. Thank you for what you continue to do for our country. Thank you for what you continue to do. We like the partnership with Kings FM. I want to appreciate all of you. Those of you that made contribution yesterday, we want to appreciate you. We want to thank you. Those of you that stay continuously giving to Kings FM for its upkeep, its upgrading, and keep reaching out to the people. We want to say thank you so kindly. We appreciate it. We love it. You are very special people to us. Not just giving to the station, but you pray for us as an institution. You pray for us as individual. Besides that, you gave your own financial support and contribution in your own little way. And I want to say we wholeheartedly appreciate. That is why some of us have no regret. We have no regret to come here, whether we get on the keke, we get on a motorbike, we get in the water. No, it's of no regret. We do it honestly, sincerely. We do it with all of our heart, with all of our soul and our spirit. And that is why God is also keeping us true, because you are praying for us. And I want to say your prayers are very important. Even though your contribution is also good, but your prayers are of so much significance to what we do here at Kings FM. So let me thank you on behalf of the management and staff of Royal Communications Incorporated for your immense contribution, your tireless contribution, your cheerful contribution, your joyful contribution, your excited contribution. And because when you are contributing to Kings FM, you keep the smiles, you keep the joy, you keep the excitement. And so we appreciate it. We love it. We enjoy it. No matter how we wake up, tired. I wake up, I'm tired. I don't know where strength can come from, but God restores strength. It's not easy to wake up every morning, early in the morning, where you are not mobile. You got to wake up early in the morning, and you are rushing to come. And there is something driving you. There is a force. I want to thank you for your prayers. I want to thank you for the encouragement. I want to thank you for the friendship. That many of you that will show concern, will text us, will greet us, will reach to us. Some of you shared your little with us. We appreciate it. I'm someone who likes appreciation, and that's what I like, to appreciate people. No matter how little it will be, as the matter of fact that you can remember me in that little, it shows that you are a person with good heart. No matter. It is little, but you are remembering me. I must say thank you and thank God for you. And so on this last, this weekend, I'm very, very happy. I'm very happy. And I'm happy for you because you are well. Your families are well. Your kids are well. All of you citizens, all of you Weashans, all of you Liberians, we're happy for you. We're happy because I love my country. I love my country. And I will love my country. And I will always love Liberia. I was listening to Noah Zhao Gibson, and he said, no matter what we do, we fought, Liberia is all we got. I said, go, you got it. You got it. I was hearing my name yesterday. You know, here busy. This is somebody called me. But yeah, the man talking about it. I said, let him talk. Look, let me tell all of you. I don't find pleasure sitting behind this microphone to dignify anyone to come here. No. I speak about the ills in society. I speak about the ills, the happenings in our surrounding. It is the truth that when we say, people get vexed. The truth. And many of us are Christians. Many of us. And I don't know why some of you can question us. You Christian, you in a church, you in a choir, you doing the one and go sit down on the radio, you talk politics. I want you guys are really school. Those of you that say that thing, are you really school? Are you ready school? Are you ready school? Your pastor, then your bishop, then are on board. President Parker put it on different board. They no more focus on the message. And then you want to focus on bossy. The difference between you and myself is that I'm versatile. I am versatile. I just like a computer. There are too many skills that I possess. There are too many things I involve myself with. And so I will always be marketable. I will not be stagnant. No. I will be a marketed force. A market force. A market force. A force that is marketable. So when I hear you talking while you're talking, I wonder whether there is a restriction to somebody being in the church, in the choir, in teaching music, and they're not supposed to talk politics. Then theology, in theology, we do politics. In theology, are there not politics? Are there not politics in the Bible? There are politics. There are politics in the Bible. If I wanted to play, I want to be playing football, say. I won't be playing basketball, volleyball, tennis ball. Look, I won't do everything. Some of you are not even in this country when we will stay here. When also band, but we stay here. Oh. You know what I mean? We not living here. Oh. Also band, but we stay here. Oh. You know what I mean? We not living here. Oh. Who been here? Look, that see you doing loud. You know, we been here. And it is only God that carry us. Only God. Only God. Yesterday, I have series of calls. People calling me. Look, I said to people, you see, when every time God reveals things to you, it's because God wants to redeem you from that situation, from that challenges, from that barrier, from that stagnation. Every time God reveals, and you know how God reveals? God revealed not the one person, he revealed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5. He will reveal to this person. He will show it to this person. He will show it to that person. And every time God is showing it, he wants to redeem you out of it. He wants to redeem you out of it because you are a valuable asset to him. A valuable asset to him. He wants to make use of your ability, the skills, the potential, the charisma, the zest that you carry inside. You want to make use of it. So he will reveal to people. Nobody want to make up stories for themselves. Nobody want to come and say, look, we want Liberia to be built. We want Liberia to be developed. You saw when I started the show, I was playing the video of Kalano. And you saw Kalano talking. That thing what Kalano was talking, that's only for people that's only for someone to just go and dignify. That thing what Kalando was explaining. That thing what Big Brother Kalando was explaining. You think that's something for people to really buy into and believe what he was saying? You got your property. You got your trucks. You got all your things. You want to tell me say your trucks are not, they're not parked. You know whether they park or they're not parked. You know who are on your truck. Are you telling me that you don't know? You don't have people that monitor your trucks as they're moving around the country? And somebody will just collect drugs and put it on your truck. Unknowingly. Unknowingly. They just take the drugs and put it in your truck. Unknowingly. Not to your knowledge. Look, let me tell you, this fight, look, let me tell you. Look, that you get plenty of breath to be talking about it, drugs. You lead a whole drugs business. The reason why you see the Unity Party fighting around here is because they are ashamed. That is why you see them jumping here all around the place, fighting one another. When a friend bring their own goose, you put your friend knee outside, you bring your own, your friend put your knee outside. They're fighting among themselves. That just shame got them this way. That shame. Nothing getting doing all these things. That shame. Because nobody thought that drugs would just be all around the place doing this Unity Party Joseph Bagatan. Nobody.
Nobody have ever thought of this. Everybody thought that the expert, the technocrats, they know all. The Takun J, the Takun K, the Takun M, and the Takun Q. They were put in all of the strategies, to be able to curtail the situation. So they were coming, there were going to be no more drugs in the country. It was going to be a drugs-free Liberia under Joe Baka. Under Joe Baka. Nothing was, there was nothing going to be called spark and die, spark and fin, spark and run. No, nothing. So it is the shamefest that engulf the government that you see them running all around here, creating scene and say they are fighting it. No. Fighting what? That's what Kalando explaining over there. But why you think they would do to Kalando? Why you think they're going to do to Kalando? The man who supported Joe Baka, one of the financiers to the Unity Party. Why would they do to Kalando? What are they going to do with him? Why you think they're going to do to him? Even the one that they called Raya in Broadway. Have you heard anything about it? Have you heard anything? What is the story? That's everything that their Coco story. If not Coco story, that's Kaka story. What are you hearing about it? He said a truck can run around. I know a Cape Mount area. A truck can run, what have you? But how your truck go on this? How your truck was seen on this side? He's a UPS. He's a supporter of the United Party. There is a man who they were breaking poor places. They didn't touch a place because the man is one of the financiers of the United Party. But if that guy were one poor man or somebody that who had link with Joe, forget it. But now who said they come in know whether that he not know nothing about the truck? They were going to grab him, have him incarcerated. He was going to be incarcerated, put behind bars. But what's going to come out of it? Listen, the whole thing about this fight, I told you, your leading people, they know what they're doing. No one can. You can't stop the thing the people are doing. They are doing it. They are doing it. They are doing it. They are doing it. So they took their drugs at the TNE checkpoint. The TNE checkpoint, I know that Grand Cape Man. The Grand Cape Man detachment of the LDEA. They arrested a 40 truck that were carrying the drugs. 40 trucks that were carrying the drugs. And that truck was a green Kalando truck with a plate number H04139. It was coming from Jendi, Wandi to Morovia, bringing 3 bags of a substance believed to be tramadol. So they had some passenger, according to the police, they had some passenger in the truck. They had one Edward Dakosa Jr., 51. He lived Jakarta. And a law enforcement agent, ID LISJ 1614. They say he was the one that owned the bag. Ali Fofana was there. The resident, he's a truck driver. Siafa, an identified passenger, though, to be connected to the. So the airport, they say they were connected to the soft hand. So they found people now and tied them to the product and say they are the one. And the man owned the something. And the man owned. But if that truck was owned by a member of the, let me tell you, how the guys do their thing and they think the Liberian people are stupid people. That Kalando truck, now they're pointing finger at other people, they leave Kalando out of the picture. The man was in the truck, the other man, he knew about the truck, he was the one that owned the bag, and Kalando saying he knows nothing about it. But if that man has some relationship with the former government, or that truck was a pickup that had on a CDC, mark my word. If that pickup had on a CDC, or that pickup had the name of maybe Akara's grave, or maybe it had the name of somebody close, somebody related to the CDC, with some relation to the CDC, mark my word, they were going to pull it all on the Facebook. And we told your CDC can bring drugs. And you see that car, they catch that car. And you see one of that former official car, they were going to amplify it and intensify the issue. They were going to make it so big. They were going to blow it into oblivion. They were going to send it up in the space. Because that car has connection with a supporter of George Weah or the CDC. Or that person, had relations with the CDC. Or that vehicle belonged to a member of the CDC. They were going to run with that story. And they were going to say, who told you about the people? That the people get drugs? You see one of our official car? But they arrested a vehicle, a truck belonging to one of their own. One of their own. A truck that belonged to one of their own. They don't talk about it, Why we coming ham on the man for? No. So when Kalando say, how a truck went there, who carried a truck, they were listening to him. Because Kalando is one of the big boys. They were listening to him. They're going to listen to him. Whether or not listen to him, definitely they're going to listen to him. So when you are saying the truth, it's become an issue. You have one UPS insulting us in our class here, insulting. He said we're stupid. How can he who not stupid can't say that and watching and listen to us? He come there, he say we're stupid. A UPS, yeah. Yeah. If anybody that will be stupid, like your past stupid. Your man will not be inside. Your father that born you, he's the most stupidest man. I know you call you Morris Pusa. Yeah. 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 If any UPS come here, you come and insult us, we will not put your man there with your pa. Your pa will be the most stupidest man. Nobody might respond to him. I took him off. You don't leave him. Let me. I took him off. Your father will be the most stupidest man. You think I'm going to put more on Joe Baga? No, Joe Baga not in the thing. He's not the one that tell you to insult the people. So they don't listen, they don't learn. Those fools, they don't listen, they don't learn. They don't listen. Nobody respond to him. Going off already. Yeah, don't listen. Forget about two that feeling with that. I got that idiot out already. I don't waste my time keeping those nincompoons. So what will they do to Kalando? Nothing. Kalando been telling you. A truck was packed. I will play it, but the only thing I want to be sticking that up. But I will try to say I play it so you can listen to Kalando explaining. Why you do to Kalando? You don't do nothing to him. The truck that Kalando truck on the Kalando. If that truck was on the CDC, if that truck was on the Joe Weah, if that truck was on the Joe Howard Taylor, that truck, if something was written on it, say Kalasco, I bet you, they were going to blow the thing up. We'll grab one CDC car that is owned by Kalando, it's owned by Kalasco, it's owned by Akaros Gray, it's owned by Jangako. They also can bring drugs. Oh, you will see them running with it. That CDC people can bring drugs in the country. But now they are all explaining, they want to justify. They're blaming somebody in the car. Now Kalando saying he know how the drugs got in the truck. He don't know. But if that was a vehicle belonging to a member of the CDC, that justification would never be accepted by them. They would never agree. They will tell you, say, you got to go to the police. They will tell you, say, you got to go. They will put you on personal ban. They will call their press people to go there and put you on they send you on their different bloggers and try to push the story against you because you got some relationship with Joe Weah and CDC. I'm telling you, look, I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you the absolute truth, the truth about it. That Kalando truck, where he justifying that he know how a truck got there, who carried the truck, he told the truck to pack, and all those excuses that he gave him. If that was a truck belonging to a member of the former CDC government, oh my God, they would have called their press people, their bloggers, and said, take the photo, put it us, and say that CDC people breaking drugs. They can use their private vehicle to smuggle drugs in the country. You have seen the story. Am I lying? That's what you think they're going to do it anyway? That's what they were going to say. That's what they were going to say. But today he's standing and justifying. He explained it to you. Let's just be honest to ourselves. Kalando will tell you he knows nothing about it. He said he know how the drugs enter a V5. Let me see I can get it here. Let's play so you can listen to him. Then when you listen straight, you start dropping your comment on it. I pray the internet will not Kasabuku house. But you listen to him, you will listen, then you will make your own analysis on. Can you listen?
500 gallons. Delivery order number 2, 01985. Another 500 gallons. Delivery order number 3, 01977. 3,000 gallons. A total of 4,000 gallons. These products were not even purchased from our company. They were purchased from Petrol Trade. I repeat.
The product was purchased from Petrol Trade.
From Petrol Trade.
So how did your truck,
That's it. So that is the mainstream myself one because Petrol Trade also got their own trucks. Had a product from Petrol Trade, 500 gallons and 3,000 gallons, total of 4,000 gallons, got into our truck that is supposed to be packed. Well, according to Cassie is a distributor. This man was looking for trucks. That's how they gave our truck to take this product.
The Petrol Trade man?
No, well, there's another agent for Petrol Trade. He talked with this Cassie guy.
So who is Cassie?
Cassie is a distributor. He's a distributor of petroleum products. You understand? So they were looking for a car that they put this 4,000 gallons with the understanding that they are going to go bring the money from wherever they were carrying the product. I did not know. All I know, my trucks should be packed until this morning when all the thing came about. After police got to know that, I got to know that police, you understand, have arrested my truck. I got to know that the man who took the product told the driver that he had money to come to bring the money back to Monrovia, according to Cassie, his personally, because when I got to know this morning, I called him directly and told him to go to the police station to report himself. He complied and went to the police station. He is with the police as I speak to you. Yeah, Cassie, the driver, the man who bought the product, they are all with the police. To the best of my knowledge, the guy said the driver, neither Cassie does not know nothing about what transpired. According to Cassie, the driver, when he arrived in Tenny,
that's Grand Cape Man.
Yeah, Grand Cape Man, he told the owner of the product told the guy that he had money to bring to Monrovia. That how the guy allowed him to put those boxes.
That's tramadol.
That's tramadol. Later we got to know now that drops. Okay. I had to put it into the truck to come. But I just want to say the product was not for us. We don't know nothing about it. My trucks are being packed at Johnsonville. How it went down there, it's only a mystery.
So you don't know anything about this?
Nothing. In fact, it's the police that informed me this morning that my truck was in Tenny, to be exact, that there were drugs on the truck. How is that possible?
So what your driver is telling you?
He's not my driver either.
Driver.
I have dismissed other driver.
Wow.
It's the same Cassie guy that took this guy and went to the garage and took the car from there to go and load the truck. He doesn't work for us. You can ask the driver, he doesn't know us from nowhere. He's not within our employ. I dismiss all my drivers because they load your product. Let's say I'm taking my product to Vanchama. The man who load your product, he gets to Sarala, he steals like 300 gallons from the truck and goes to your own gas station. To our own gas station. And say there's 300 gallons got missing. So because of that, dismiss all of them.
So with this information, what harm this information that is coming up has on your institution?
Well, you know we are all, more especially we are all fighting drugs. harm drastically going to our young future leaders of the country. And as you know, in fact, if you go to the Escady Boulevard, my gas station is being used by the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency as their headquarters to get rid of all the guys who have been using the swamps as ghettos to sell drugs.
So the guy was hired by
the same boy who the guy talked to, the Cassie boy.
Are you willing to assist the police to go down to the letter of the case?
Oh yes, I'm behind it. I'm working closely because we want to make sure this guy are prosecuted to the fullest.
Mr. Kalano, at what hour did the police call you this morning?
I think almost around 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Which hour you expected for your trucks to be parked?
My truck, as I told you, should have been parked.
Should have been parked.
Parked.
So you was not
Because I've
expecting.
dismissed all my drivers.
Okay.
My truck is not supposed to be out there
Okay.
until I'm ready to recruit new drivers.
So you mean it simply means that this driver was using your truck behind you? Is that what you say?
Yeah. Not him. The Cassie boy went behind me and went to the garage and got the truck unknowing to me.
So the garage turned his truck over to me without your consent. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
So why is Cassie telling you right now? Since this morning, have you faced call to Cassie?
Yeah. I told him in fact to go to the police station. By the time I got informed by the police, I called him and he said, "Law abiding citizen." He went to the police
Have
station.
you contacted the garage owner? If yes, what the owner of the garage telling you, giving your truck out without your knowledge?
As I said, this young man who used to use my truck. And I've told them that, hello, I was tired because if I use 4 of my trucks and every week is come say they got only $500. Well, I know within myself, I felt like you have made over $4,000 or $5,000. Then guy tell me say you got $500. So I look like a fool to you.
Mr. Kalano, how many trucks do you have?
8.
8 trucks. Specifically, what are those counties your trucks go into usually?
My trucks are really supposed to go to mine stations. Bonjama, Banga, but as I said, this young man, he's a distributor of petroleum products.
Okay.
So he has been using our trucks. They're going to Nimba, they're going all over the country. They're going to Maryland, like the particular truck in question. The truck has been to Maryland. They go all over.
So now, are you willing to face the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency, the Liberia National
What have
Police,
I got to do
for
with it?
further investigation?
No,
Because
what we have, and we're going to put drugs in my car. You're going to tell them that I'm going to go talk about it.
now your truck was used. Now that's your property and your name
The
is.
way in which the truck was even taken, my truck should have been back.
Talk about it on Kings 88.5. You listen to Kalando. Oh God, you guys. And I like 2 questions the journalist asked. One, the other guy asked about the police. He said, yeah, I'll go to the police. I'll talk to them. You know, I explain, I'm a lawyer, buying citizen. I'll talk to the police. But when the other guy asking, will you go to the LDEA when they invite you to explain yourself? He said, why am I going to do that? Why am I going to do to the LDEA to do anything there? So the guy in front of the LDEA, you need to go there to explain. You get your truck, 8 trucks. You say you dismiss all your drivers. Your truck parking, it can park. So how on earth can someone say this? You park your cars. Nobody, you say you dismiss the drivers because they follow too much of Kalabule. I show there are securities assigned at the Johnsonville area that you park your truck. I know there are security officers that are minding your trucks, your 8 trucks. So it means that they were grounded because you don't trust those drivers. You fear that they dupe you, so you dismiss them. So why one of your truck left the parking lot that I show that you might be paying for the parking space, or you got security that are minding those trucks, and how a truck left the parking lot now, it was seen in Grand Cape Mount. How can you convince somebody to believe this? All your trucks are parked. If any of your truck passing, they will know that Calando because your new rating on the Calando. And I know where you park the truck. I know there were instructions you gave to those that are there that nobody take these trucks. Because you said you sacked those drivers because they were not living up to the commitment. You know, they will come and bring you 500 and you think they make 5,000 and you think they were taking you to be a stupid man. You pack all your trucks. So how this truck left the parking lot and was seen in Grand Cape Man with drugs on board the trucks. And today you are coming to say, no, they ask you your truck, you say, yeah, it's supposed to be packed. It's supposed to, I mean, you don't even show that truck's supposed to be grounded. It's supposed to be packed. Are these people serious? If this was somebody that coming from different side, and let me tell you, it can be the ANC, it can be the CMC, it can be whatever C, but if this truck had a relationship with the former president, the former government, mark my word, that thing when they got talking, no. The LDA will have invited him ever since. The LDA are going to say, my man, come and answer. The product was arrested in your truck. In your truck. Look at all the excuses he's providing, all the things he's talking. Coming so, going so. No, we got to get serious. I'm not saying he's the one that placed it in there, but his explanation is contradictory. His explanation, it sounds too monotonous because it's too much. The thing you explain that the things that you're looking funny to somebody that will be thinking. You decide to pack all your taxi. You say because the driver they're not reporting good, they can carry a taxi, they make more and you know, and they can't get you little. So you say everybody pack my taxi. You went to one parking lot, usually you pack it, you pack all your 8 taxi. So I showed there is an instruction that you gave that nobody take any of the cars. Anything you call me. So how one of your taxi now will leave the parking lot and then be your taxi same in Maryland, in Grand Crew, in one of the counties, and they see drugs on your taxi. And then you say it's supposed to be Pago, it's supposed to be Pago. You not sure it's supposed to be. Nobody will tell your vehicle, your truck, my brother. Without your permission. No. Without your approval, without a prior notice that you go there and collect Calando property and you don't put him in the know. The rest is left with Liberians to decide. But what I'm not saying here is when this thing was going to be connected with somebody who were coming, I bet you now. If to say that a car great car, a car mostly great car, they cut drugs on the car. Then a car will be telling the post, but the car, my car's going to be packed. I pack a car, I was saying. My driver can misbehave. I pack a car, I was saying. I pack a car, I was saying. That's why you will be telling the security people, you pack the car. No, the police were not going to agree with a car's great to say, the car's supposed to be packed. In fact, I packed the car. They stopped the driver from driving the car. No. The security people are going to be asking the hard questions. Sir, if your car was parked, I sure you know where this car was parked. I know there was an instruction given. How this vehicle left the parking lot now and the scene here today with drugs on it? They were going to be asking Akaras Grade the hard question because he's from the former ruling establishment. They were going to, in fact, he was going to be incarcerated because they're seen as a prolific intellectuals, you know, that will be propounding. And so, my man, please come with us here and let us explain. They were going to carry Akaras Grade. Even if having Wisaka that do that, they will carry having. What's a high connection with the former government? I'm telling you what. No, I'm telling you how our people behave. But at Calando now, Calando supported the government. Calando put money behind there. So Calando have the audacity, you know, to be justifying. My car, the thing where people like Calando explain that's something to convince somebody. That thing you go tell somebody. And he admitted he got 8 trucks. And those 8 trucks were packed because the driver of them were playing Kalabule with him. So he packed those 8 trucks. Then somebody will just walk to the parking lot and just collect your car, your truck. The truck that giving you money. Somebody will just go to the parking lot and say, hey, we here. Hey, give me the truck, yeah. Let me go. You want me no security there? You think it's convincing Liberians? You think it's convincing? To you now, let's be very honest and sincere. I'm not accusing Kalando that he knows about the drug, but I'm saying his explanation is not sufficient enough to convince anybody. But the security people will not be interested. They will not, because they say, ah, man, Kalando, he say he went to the police station, and the people, then they generally ask him, but if the LDA invite you to go, you go. You say, why are you going to do that? What are you going to do there? Why are you supposed to go to LDA for? He will not go there. They're supposed to invite him because it is your vehicle. If they enter your shop and they find and drugs there, and you be talking, say, no, but I know about the drugs. Who shop they enter your shop? Where they discover the substance enter in your shop? You will be apprehended. There is no justification for Kalando, for Big Brother Kalando to come and explain here to the Liberian people. No, because I have a vehicle. He already explained the whole story. He make it easier for us. How your truck left the parking lot. What was the arrangement? Who was in charge of your trucks that been parked at Johnson Bay there? You heard Kalando measuring anything about the truck being parked, and the men that were in charge informed me that somebody went and took the key, one of the keys. I show all of the keys are with Kalando. Oh, if those keys for those trucks are not with him, it's with a specific person that he trusts that has all the keys to the trucks. Are we not getting there? Class, are we not getting there? Am I not making sense here this morning to you? Because they fight against drugs. They fight against this substance. It's not just the common people. It's not just the common people. It's not just the common people. If our boss here was on a vehicle and as maybe are on the vehicle or are in a private vehicle and they can't draw there, you know what they do? They will amplify it. Say, now, boss, another one I be talking on the radio there. Oh, I think I bring drugs now. And generally, bringing drugs. You'll be on my back. They will blow it. Oh, boss here was arrested with drugs. Oh, they grab into TNE. They grab into Mamni. They grab into Wani. Oh, he had drugs. They say, oh, boss here. So that they may be talking to men to encounter drugs. You are going to see, oh, but they don't want to know. What they name that ball we are seeing. What that ball we are seeing. And he was on board that private vehicle and the drugs was arrested. Oh, he's a person of interest. You got to go up to LDA. But it have to do with their own. It have to do with their own. It have to do with their own. And so he want to justify. He want to explain to the Liberian people that he knows nothing about it. Granted, but how your trucks left your parking lot? You know nothing about it. We agree. But how did your truck left the parking lot? You got 8 trucks. All of them are grounded because you say your drivers are not sincere. They are not honest. So who is in charge of your trucks? Who minding the trucks at the parking lot? Who have the keys to the trucks? These are questions that Kalando should provide to the Liberian people. He must be able to provide an anecdotal evidences to prove beyond all reasonable doubt. It's not just to stand and let a man put a mark clip on your chair and you bust a Ramsing, you know, you wear your coat suit acting too boxterious, you standing before your Kalando Plaza, you try to do showmanship. No, we know nothing will happen to him. Nobody will catch that man. They will not do nothing to him because he's a son to them. He is a brother to them. He is a friend to them. But if this was a name that connected to former President Weah, a name connected to the CDC, a name connected to somewhere, other people from the other side, I bet you they were not going to agree. The first thing, they were going to be in the news. They were going to be in the news. What vehicle belonging to Kalasco, the narrows of the former CDC government, been arrested with drugs coming from TNE. You are going to yay! Yeah. Vehicle belonging to Carlos Bay was arrested, blah, 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 and have a substance of drugs. Vehicle belonging to Janga Co was arrested and now had of drugs. You are going to get all their headlines. It was going to be sensational in the print media. It was going to be sensational in the electronic media. It was going to be sensational on the social media. Oh my God. You are going to Google it, you will see it. You Instagram it, you will see it. You TikTok it, you will see it. Everything that has to do with social media, the mainstream, you will see it. Because it has to do with somebody who is not part of them. Somebody who is on the other side. They were going to be critical. In fact, they were going to invite him to the place. I bet you, yeah. If Kalano were not part of them, if Kalano were not supporting them, If Kalando have not supported them, if Kalando was not part of them, I bet you, whether Kalando not know nothing about it, whether you know something about it, they were going to tell him, say, sir, you got to come to us at the LDA office. They were going to invite him because he's not part of them. But they're going to see it as a way to incarcerate him because of his affiliation with the former president, with the former government. Once it has something to do with the CDC and you are apprehended, they will blow it into oblivion. They will roll it. But one they have to do with their own, the Boston over there, the men making big show. So men say, I got 8 trucks. The 8 trucks will be packed. It's supposed to be packed. It's supposed to. Or my 8 trucks are packed. Nobody can go, because when you're speaking with confidence, you speak it and people see the sincerity and the honesty. They see the truth in those things that you're articulating. They say that you them talking. The first thing you can say it's supposed to. The first thing, my trucks are packed. My 8 trucks are packed. You go to the parking lot at Johnsondale, the 8 trucks are packed. I'm in possession of all of the keys. All the keys is in the hands of one of my trusted worker. So nobody will come and tell me here that my trucks are packed. My trucks are packed. But you heard the man now, Jenny. You heard him, Jenny K. Jala. You heard the man. They generally ask the man, when you want your LDA sample, he will go. The message went nowhere. The message will go to the LDA. What are you going to do to LDA? He's not going there. You heard the man. So even if the LDA invite the man, and now saying you will not go there. When I hear you say no man is above the law, but they are above the law. When it comes to these guys, they are above the law. I'm telling you, Janet, they are above the law. That is what they believe. That is what they believe, that they are above the law. They are above the law. They are above the law. Since that incident about the drugs over there, you not hear anything again? Are they giving you update about the drugs from Broadway? Is the public been duly informed? But when they went on that operation, the LDA went and did their job. The police who wanted the glory. They were fighting. Who will take the glory? Who people will consider the one that discovered the drugs? They were fighting. There were calls coming from here, there. Let the drug now remain at the magistrate court. Bring it back to base. They were fighting for glory. Up to present, with the kind of drugs that were discovered, that have the ability to spark and kill as many youth possible. You think our people needed to be informed on a more regular basis? The LDA and the Liberia National Police supposed to have a daily briefing as it relates to that drugs. Who are those involved? How did the drug enter the country? Where it passed? Where was the entry point? Who brought it? Up to present, nobody hearing story about it. The whole thing about that operation has died. Nobody. That's why when I see you running around here, you causing your noise and you talking, I say stand down. Stand down. You know why you need to stand down? Stand down. Because you are just talking because you want to talk. There will always be selective justice. And I will always say, if that drug that were arrested, it has something to do with other people, you're coming, see how they come, you running around with it because they know you're not part of them. They know you got no relations. Up to now, we don't know how that drug came in the country. By which entry points it came, we don't know. Up to now, nobody is telling us anything. The Liberian people are not informed. The whole thing finished. But I'm everybody on social media. Police want the glory. LDA want the glory. They're fighting for who will take charge of the drugs. Somebody want to show that they discovered the drugs. They were fighting among themselves. Up to present, we don't know. The Liberian, do you have an update on that issue of the drugs? That was a huge consignment of drugs arrested in the Broadway area. We should have daily briefing. They're not going to say. They're not going to say. So I don't see why you waste your time behind drugs. Leave that thing. Leave that thing. Think about your bread and butter issue. Think about something that will help you and your family. Because this thing will not end. This thing will not end. It will not end. It will not end. This thing, what they say, they're fighting. Some people are sincerely fighting it, while others are dead. Listen, just imagine. Somebody came up and said some of the government officials have their hands involved in this drugs business. What happened to them? What happened to that person? What did Baka do? Baka sacked the person. Just for you to come inform the people to say, some of us, we know our hand in the drug business. Let me be honest with you. He got sacked. You know why? Because somebody called and said, this guy tried to post saying in our Gary. This guy tried to post saying in our Gary. He talks too much. He talks too much. So no need to be saying he won't holler he no more. He won't holler he no more. Or let him go sit down. So even you are a whistleblower on drugs issue, you will not get no glory. You will not get no praise. Nobody will praise you. Nobody will give you fat answer to say in appreciation. No. Nobody will tell you thank you. Don't fool yourself. Don't waste your time. If I were you, you stand down. Don't waste your time. I see some of you LDA officers, you screening yourself, you solving, you're doing pretty well. Even the LDA boss that day, when he's over speeding, they will stop him. When he's over speeding, they will stop him. He has nothing to impress anybody on. So when he wants to do it, I will impress the president. So the president put me there. The cartel will tell you, say, my man, better say now, you can impress who? We are the one can phone call to the president and tell the president to put you. So you better follow what we're saying. Then you come in, alley. We want impress. You want to make the president feel that you're working? No. Team bound, but we stay here. We're not working, but we stay here. So you can't prove anything. You can't prove nothing because the guys are the gurus. The guys control the mic. They got the phone with them. They can just place one call, and that one call will take you off. If I were you people, let's just pray for our children. Let's just talk to our boys, talk to our young girls. Do all you can to safeguard your kids. Make sure the association, who they associate with, who they sit with, who they interact with, open their textbooks, know what they are writing on a daily basis. Be able to go through their notes to see whether they are writing when they go to school, whether they are involved into the daily lessons that have been provided by the instructor. Play a more participatory role in the learning process of your kids so that you know that they are not part of a group that have the ability to cause your child or children to go disarray. All you need to do is to safeguard your kids. Be involved when they come from school. Know what they talk in school. Check their book bag. Search the pockets of their book bag to see what are the kind of things they are storing in their bags. That should be your role. But you say you want John Beyond to tell the people, draw. Sit down. Move your mouth from there. Move your mouth from there. Focus on your kids. Because it is only you that can transform your kids. Know their association. Some of you, the parent, you don't even want to know who your child, your daughter is friend away, your son friend away. All you want to know, your son, your daughter bringing her friend in. That all you concerned about. You don't make follow-up on your kids. You don't make follow-up on your children. When they spark and kill is around the place. Most of these kids that got involved in the drugs taking, it come as a result of the association, the affiliation. Those they associate with. They say, show me your friend and I will tell you who you are. That is why you see some children, they're not proud, though they're not big, but they want to be careful. So they identify their friend, they choose their friend, they know who will be their friend. Anybody that align with their ideology, you as a colleague and a friend. Nobody. You think I can go rub shoulder with some kind of belly? No. If you think you just want to be behind, try in the country, they put like government bringing that the people, you will talk until you get tired. You will talk until you get tired. All you need to do, safeguard your children. Safeguard your child. Check their books back. Open their books back on a daily basis. Put your hand in all the pocket. Open their carpet bowl. Check in their pockets. See what they're carrying in their bags. Because that is how it starts. That's what you need to do. But you say you want fuel behind it, drop in it. You want to bring it down. They draw like back and bring it. Lead that thing. Lead that thing. You will talk. You will get tired. They will apprehend them. They will go within the twinkling of an eye. There are people who brought substance in this country. They was arrested. Where are they? Somebody are in Thailand. Somebody are in Indonesia. Somebody are in Cambodia. Somebody are in different lands. They are enjoying themselves. Why you hear causing noise? How they got there? Are they magicians? Are they spirits? No. So you will talk. You will talk, you get tired. All I can say to you, just find way out to safeguard your children. Some of you were able to take your children to rehabilitation center, take about it. Carry to pray for them. Control them. I know they will not listen to you, but listen, when you say we tire with drugs or Joachim on the street, that was enough. Joachim on the street, you say you're protesting. We tire with drugs, we tire. Shamelessly, many people went on the street. Some people went there because they were tired. Other people went there because they wanted to prove, how strong they are politically. They wanted to get the political dividend. So they went there, not with an intention to help the process, with an intention to just showcase themselves and make the Liberian people believe that they are for the fight. They're never 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 for the fight. It is your own strategies that you will strategize, that will safeguard your kids, that will safeguard your family, that will safeguard your only daughter, that will safeguard your only son. If you are yet saying, yeah, draw, and they come and bring in a draw, they know about the draw, you will talk, you get tired. Because this fight is not your fight. This fight, they know it. They know it. If people who can talk about it, they sack them, then are you not talking about it? The justification given by my big brother Kalando is not sufficient to convince anybody. Because it is your property. It is part on your instruction. It will be removed on your instruction. If anybody will take the key, it will be on your instruction. If anybody will drive that vehicle, it will be on your instruction. So how it left the parking lot when there are people who are providing security for your assets, for your property, how it left the parking lot? Those are questions that Kalado don't want the LDEA to ask him. That is why he said you will not go there. Because there are sound individuals at the LDEA. It's not everybody at the police the same. It's not everybody at the LDEA the same. There will always be bad apples among the good apples. And there were people that were going to ask the hard questions. And that is the question Kalado don't want. So Kalado will not go to LDEA like what the journalist was asking that he do. No, he won't. He won't. He won't. And then when you talk, and these United Party folks, those ones who can't even understand when you're talking, they see it like problem. But either one of our Jowia people car, one somebody that was closer to Jowia, the car over there. But now you see the United Party folks all on Facebook. Oh, they can't join one of Jowia men car. Oh, they ain't see it. How they can bring the joint in the whole they put them more on government. They were going to be running with it on social media. They were going to be running with it. They were going to be saying all kinds of things. Hey! And we tell you, they say like a Alaska cow. Oh! And you see it? And you see the city book and then the way say that the paper breaking draw. And you see it? You're going to see all the bishop body, the church police coming be all around now. Oh, they say they can't one car, or they say a car great car. Now you come in. Look, what they have to do with these people that around Jovia? Oh, that news. When it comes for people around Joseph Baka, no, that news. Then somebody say now you got to investigate, you got to impact to go, you got to parokoko, you will start using all their grammatage. But ain't that CDC man, and Jovia man, a Joseph Baka man, Kalando that is. That who can keep all of his keys? My sister, that is sitting and saying, yeah. Kalando said a truck supposed to be packed. It's supposed to be packed. Yeah, but it was not packed. So who get a key? If he's not the one keeping all the keys for the truck, who keeping the key? That somebody he trusts or what? So how the truck? So all the explanation then, I let to leave it with the people. We're not accusing him, but what he's explaining, I see too much contradiction. That's what I see in it. You know, because, and that's why the guy said, when the police say, yeah, the police will go there, we explain. Already Kalando said before that the police then said, Kalando knows nothing about the drugs. The people know nothing. In fact, the police have prejudged a process. They have oh my God. They already rendered judgment in the investigation, the police. So, Kalando said you went there. He said the police even said, we know nothing. They know nothing about the drugs. Like in the car, and already. Now, when the journalist say, why is true when the LDA invite you? You say, what am I going to do to the LDA? What am I going to do to the LDA? What am I going to do to the LDA? So you think the LDA should invite Kalando? They should invite him. Because there are hard questions that people want to know. They want to ask. Even you go to the depot, the poor are you boss you say the car for you. You park your car, but how the car left the parking lot in King of so we can get your car key too. I'll be talking say, but the car been parked. Those are the questions that we want to ask Orlando. Your 8 trucks were granted. No driver. You say you sack the people so that we can keep your keys. So that you. So how the truck left? I know that's not justification. That's not justification. Let me open the telephone lines. CDC Papeya will talk to him shortly to give us update on the project at his house. As a matter of fact, we encourage people to contribute to zinc his house. You know, the roof was bad, change all the stakes, put new zinc there. The person, when he will come to give us some update and what we ought to do balance for him. So now open the telephone lines. Let's take your calls on 077-223-9933, 0886-304-497, Let's hear you. Or you listen to Big Brother Calando. He said he knows nothing about that thing. In fact, he know how a truck left over they left from there. A truck was parked. The truck's supposed to be parked. He parked the truck ever since. So let's go to the women line. 1 minute each, please. Good morning.
Morning, Adrian.
Yeah.
I got that class to call until I finish.
Why?
Adrian, I think there's a poor now you go to school, I don't listen to that. Last all the school show they killed. Because you could see the way that man is killed, Adrian. Anybody that damaging our brother, sister, or Lord, I want to believe that I was second time because his brother, his sister, his family, they accepted to the job lady. So that's now I want myself, I want to believe in myself because how can one man keep on knowing where he's that job in the car reaching? Eh? Mama can't come and get a reaching the country, I can't truck there, and I truck. So what make a former driver to be brave enough to say that he will put at least for the fire for the 2 cartons of German dog.
But the man said Calando said a truck were parked at Johnsonville.
He saw the last of the school show, but then you draw but then who did the job? Who did the job? The keys. Because I believe when you people go there and when they can get the key and report.
Yeah.
They can report on you and get the key, and then who will be brave enough as a common driver to fill that truck? Because he put enough fuel in that truck. Because the truck will wait in it, they can break down the road, they can have traffic, so they reserve the case. So who the driver now, when you say the gas or the fuel for the put in the truck? Let people be bringing it here alone, but I can tell you for free, all those who work against us, and we see that disgrace is definitely from a man. Like, disgrace, enough is enough. So when we are watching the DA, and when our Nimagane brother with the DA boss, we pray that he will work according to the laboratory with a pleasure. Okay. Because they are going on 45 cartons of German dog, and then the lecturer said around, they say, you bang on you can only have profit. You buy 3,000, you the profit is rapper. The profit is rapper.
Yeah. It's about 50.
So that if you listen to your voice, a physical appearance, you take it, tell you clear enough that Falano is sheep, he's guilty. One man would just kill one big government, they play trying to keep up on the ocean and say the man, not the man where. You ride with the man, marry the man where. You say, not the man where. So Papa, I said, you stop going get church. Can I make free the play because you use some money for that man? You couldn't pay. So you have to dump that man in the ocean. But go on and sleep.
Okay.
Or go on and disgrace you, Israel. They got judgment. We're not going to stay away from it.
Thank you, class prefect, Agatha Glasgow. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel.
Yeah.
I'm patiently calling for people. Israel, we said it here before. You see, United Party people. When President we are in power, they don't know what doing it. You see, today how far I reach? This very useless people party, what call United Party, useless people party, and the same thing they were doing. These people were taking party, putting it on the other side. When they go to the cinema, when they ask for party, when they don't work, they put on the screen. You see it today, God exposing it.
But the man saying he knows nothing about that thing. His truck's supposed to be packed.
Israel. That thing what I've been explaining, get water. I listen to it, they get water. They say people, I'm not African male and Nigerian men, the people into the drugs business. And the same people that will tell you, yeah, Greg come on the news.
Okay.
Most of the officials are just, they're taking it, but they are the distributor.
All right. Okay.
That means they whole water. My business said, they get whole water.
Thank you. Thank you, Mama. Thank you. Let's take someone on this line. Good morning. Let me see the Lone Star line. Good morning. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Sina calling for me, but it's a good.
Okay.
Yeah, but we are what I'm not confused, sir. He said he fired all his power according to him.
Mm-hmm.
But law is all the property of everything what you right, you really key everything, right?
Yeah.
But how come the car was taken from behind when you were sleeping? You know how you can't leave the area. But he saw all the driver, they pay all the car key to you. But never get the car key to the driver, or the driver get another spare key, or when the car was parked, there was no security there. I can't that food problem. I want the best party around making money already. They say they are millionaire, they are rich in this country. This that means, you know, it can happen in Nigeria. You like Nigeria, just kind of open tea shop or open labor appliances. Within 2 hours, they become millionaire. Because they can use that one at the same. They honor 83 dividends. So they start feeling like when they start feeling like they say they when you go to Jerusalem, who go find now? Where many part of the people they will not doing it. If they make the fight, if I see now you can't go to GM when the general ask you why you general GM regarding you go there, you will not go there. But okay. Police how you want to go? When you how do you for a GA?
The DA will ask me a question now, maybe.
Thank you, my boss, for calling me.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, brother.
Yeah.
My brother, thank you for the show. My name is Abraham. You might have called from Crystal College. God will continue to expose these people. The wicked, all the weird things that can happen in this country that didn't want. Like, I can't remind me about the case of like Bella or kill on the street. Then apart from that, 2013, President Boroke, Eric Johnson, they call it with drugs too. Then, now, it's kind of even Japan, like top preachers in the campaign with brother, they call him a drugs. So it was a union party that was doing the security and bringing the drugs because they wanted to allow the government and the kind of power to do nothing but to steal, lie, and destroy the country. That which they are doing. Divide the country, over. They are going one conference to unite the country. But they're doing all kinds of confusion, they're bringing more drugs to kill our people. People are wicked, like everybody get these people are the fools. We're begging you up.
But Kalando said, hello. Kalando said, hello. Kalando said he don't know anything about that drug.
My brother, the law says that once that car was caught with a drug, it should be cautioned, and also the car should be confiscated. If there's any proof, Kalando should be person. But for years, okay. I think 10 years or more.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, boy.
Morning.
My name is John Sinoy, and I call you from Control this morning. Yeah, boy, I listen to the honorable man had their own spoon talk. You know, it was like funny because I believe if you can take your statistics from 2006 to 2017, you will get to understand that it was during that time we had ghettos around here. The drug cartels then begin to float in like river. Not saying that by the time they started, it was 3 hour war when we started experiencing drugs. But the United Party coming to power, they legalized drug business into this country. And then 2017 to 2023, what happened? When the TDC came to power, they have no idea, but they begin to fight something that they don't know about. Just remember what happened recently for 2024, when the United Party came to power, the drugs spread in the entire country. It's scattered because those who know about it, the people who brought it, they came back to power. You could see drugs spreading all around the country. The old lady asked for that since spoon touch. She said, what happened? United Party come to power, the drugs, then they jump all over in the way. They take over the entire country because the people know how to transport the thing.
Okay.
And let me tell you one thing about Galano. Galano, her hands are not clean. His hands are not clean. So I listened to him last day. He said a lot of things. So tell me now, the churches belong to you. The car belong to you. So if anything happens to you are even insulting the man is very rude. The man insulted somebody on the platform like that. People have to point to other.
Okay.
Man, you can insult people. So thank you ever so much for the professional discussion.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you. Good morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Money, I'm out.
Ma'am, I hear you.
I'm out.
Okay.
Thank you. Say money. That's all nothing like a the joy you see the party, you must say, oh, but you say about the answer on it. You not get wrong. That we don't want get wrong. We go up, down. That's all. Nothing like a they make tell me why it goes. Nothing that come for out of it. So that people there, you all see it, you also get no one they come from. Catch you, my son.
Thank you so kindly, Ma'am Bessie. Good morning.
Love you.
Yeah.
You say, Panoko.
Amen.
Oh, we are seeing. What we are seeing.
Morning.
I think that's on the lamb.
Yeah, the professor.
Backsealer. Yeah. My son, thank you for the show. No, I just my dog rest on the radio and shaking your head. That man explaining my shaking
your dog?
I'm telling you. My dog, remember you and then man talking and my dog shaking your head. Imagine that. Can you imagine? Dog was shaking his explaining that they truck, they were back. No, that case, that was the cat. That's why the person go to cartoon and there. I go to cartoon, that's all. When they say, look at the message today. I know Calando, Colorado, and they call you.
Calando.
I say Colorado, I say, welcome. You say, Colorado, me, yeah? My son, super me. I come for you. Let me tell you this. Colorado, it's saying whatever, my son, boy,
the many Calando.
I say, Colorado, hostel, boy, you see, what they are doing. Now you want you find him Colorado. You said you were the place now you get anything come for Colorado now you were
but the man said truck was parking. A truck was parked as far as you can see.
Now why I say my daughter shaking him at that. So say to the people they are liars. No, why you can't to the unity party in the government, the official. So significant official of government, then the law be the law, right? When we say nothing that people they be selective justice, corrupted justice, about justice, about justice. It comes just most why coming to life. See what's going on now? And I was significant in that thing now. They rape kids and they are both taking the ground. The capacity or the whole number of castle terminate. So then the man go with car free. It's chicken shop why around here. Your RG, get it come out, say them will go do DNA test. When they say you open it to that will go, what I do right so there and say, oh yeah, that man you see there, and that will tell you. That man horse said it. Oh, now the horse said it. They break it. One of us will break it, it will break it down. You tell it all your show will pack, and you have that lecture, you know to get from there, you tell it all, you can go to DF to support the police say you free. My brother, let's get also. What get done, no justice in the country. That case down. It's down for a rapper. It's coming from the devil better. Like what I say, I will dance with the devil. Anything I can for the government to run for that. It will go to the better devil.
Okay.
But when you can't do, they will say no. It's a darkness. We don't want it. So the Lord, today we will say, Bacha, can I go free? I don't go. You will go free. Thank you, Bacha.
Thank you, Azizi. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. What are you saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the film calling from Brother. I don't have much to say. I don't want to tell you this morning. And I tell you the disgrace. You need to pay people they will continue to get it because I spoke so the effect they have got disgrace. They must be confused like until they turn it on the night and wish. And what happened today? And disgrace will be upon it. I get much to say.
Thank you. Thank you so kindly. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Gabriel.
Yeah.
This is Sekou Mohammed Khan. I'm calling from Banjo.
Okay, Sekou.
Well, but the matter of fact is that the thing looks so funny here because your own property that you say like you packed. Yeah, your own property you say you packed. you show no security in that area that manning your property to say, oh yeah, anybody come to this area, they should not carry any of the truck outside. They allow people to carry your material outside, asking you now how you get outside. You say now you don't know. So who carry outside? How many they manage to carry outside? Who having the yeah, but the people just feel who don't know their skin because as Unity Party so they will not do nothing. Like the way Marxist say, they will keep the that just like that. Just how happen, they will die just like that because that man part of the Unity Party. He pay tax to them, so nothing they can do. So that man, that how it will be. Thank you, brother.
Thank you so kindly, my dear brother. Thank you for being a part. Good morning.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Isha. Thank you very much, Isha Mohammed, and I call from a purple corner down Coast Spoon Hill, Winter Community. Isha, thank you. Now, come on the radio to say, President Weah, thank you for making us to see what is unfolding in our country and for opening our eyes to the new day in our country. I'll always say, I salute you, Mr. President. Thank you very much. And to the issue, Israel, it is now clear that all the drugs that came into our country over the last 6 years, it was these Unity Party guys that were bringing the drugs. They are responsible for bringing the drugs. They use the drugs because they saw the sound of development President Weah was carrying on to our country. In order to destroy him, they pulled their country with drugs, and today we are seeing it. It's tower. It was Dominic Moru, who is on photo, who is on camera, on record, or taking photo with Joseph Nima Buakai, that was caught in red light with almost 500,000 won of drugs. The other day, it was in Jatonotan. For 3 million worth of drugs was caught in Jatonotan by this government. And today, the drugs is caught in tanker of Joseph Nima Buakai, red-hand man. A man who is on record protesting for Unity Party at the National Election Commission. This man is a financier. He's one of the 10 financiers who financed Joe Buakai when we were living in a poverty life, in a poverty-stricken life. It's a chief financier of the Unity Party campaign. That tells us that Unity Party is the one that brought drugs into our country. And going forward, the biggest judgment in our country is Joseph Nima Buakai. We will no longer look for anybody to say they are responsible for bringing drugs to our country. Joseph Nima Buakai and his complices, they are responsible for destroying our country. That's why God is exposing them today. There is nothing they will tell us that will convince the world. You have your tanker and see how the drug was confined into the tanker. It was in one of the compartments. That tells you this is the habitual or habit of doing it. That's why God exposed it. But we tell President, we are thank you for giving us this opportunity to see this day. Thank you, Mr. Weah. Thank you, Mr. Bishop Weah. Long live Liberia. Long live President Weah. Long live 2029, President Weah. You will come and redeem us. Thank you very much for giving us the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly. Talk about it on Kings 88.5. Let's hear you. One year again. Good morning.
Good morning, Boya.
Yeah.
Yeah, my name is Ibrahim. I'm calling you for clarity. So we are at work, Kalano talking, and I didn't get it here. But we who know Kalano, what the property, a Kalano go car, and somebody will be a Kalano go take car. Yeah. I think Kalano talking. You know, sometimes the people are there, we never had to talk to the channel, just say, and I in the mood to talk to you. Then when you go, you sit down. You come to yourself and you say something that people say, yeah, what the man saying that too. But when they be fast to talk so now, they can be saying, they can just be looking like a phone to us. So that Kalano start saying that in small one, who are very critical, no one is saying they're making fun. You see, all the things they're doing, they are exposing them because of things that was saying that the past government was doing. And some of our, even accusing the past government, most of all that from the ANC level, but even accusing the past government. But we see everything that was saying against the government, everything just coming, they just doing it. You know, they are taking position, doing the war, just respecting the rule of law, all the things, you know. So that things that they say the past government were doing, that what they're doing, that was exporting, and these were people that were generating funds for this present government. So, you know, all the things that just go. Yeah, we say thank you very much.
Thank you.
To keep from the audience.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you so kindly there. Let's take this person. I'll talk to
Yeah,
Sharif.
good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, to do about calling from Jordanville. They're not taking very much for the topic. You always educate us. You know, last time I lived in the school, they were questioning the men were insulting at my brother. Where is that the land? So they don't call us. It's true. You are insulting people close up more. Shut up. Not say that on me. So I said, don't call me a baking. They show you, and I'm sure that you can, when they call me a question. So that I can run before they say, no, you stop. You know what I think, my brother? As the people say, Kalano will not be arrested. Kalano will not be arrested. I was thinking, I can't you owe. Kalano start selling the drugs. I can't call you opium. 2G. Kalano start selling that thing. You owe there. They were there instead of inside the Ellie can you supported Ellie. They were saying nobody arrested you. Then Bwaka can is a pop Bwaka. So nobody was arresting her. So now you are government official in the government when you do any bad in the country. They will not arrest you. As my brother, you're driving around for AMC. My brother, thank you very much. You have lost the country. When I say because I'm for AMC, I'm not for your party, so I will not say the truth. Let God bless you. You will stand. So the other different party that are speaking the truth for the nation. You're not speaking the truth for John. You're not even speaking the truth for CC. You're talking the truth. Why go on 7 years ago? They were criticizing everything to President. We are killing people. President, we are killing the world. President, we are doing the world. And what? They are coming. So everything that you say against the child, the message you are lying on me, it made me sick. All the men that making me so what exposing the effort. They're doing it double. So whatever, thank you for that nation. Yes, that the two people that are for it, even the party they are speaking the truth, as I'm related to selling stuff because they say I will not bow down to the government, but because they want for me to show them, I will not bow down. You want to take my business. If you tend to tell the truth when they come here, the people will go against you. The better people go against you, say the truth, and the truth will set you free. And everything they say against President, we are going exposing it. There's clear President, we are sorry, as my brother said. Come to the land and we'll go to the pool of vote. Thank you very much.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you. Let me talk to Prince Sharif from the USA. I'll talk to Sharif for 2 minutes. All right, 2 minutes. I'm going to talk to him. Prince, welcome.
Yes, sir. Thank you so very kindly. How are you? And hello to the family in Liberia and around the world. I want to say thanks to all. You know, my brothers here, to just go straight into the issue. This is not a strange thing. In 2013, the same Kalando man was accused by the Unity Party government at the time of Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf as a drug law in Liberia. It be people who on this line will be able to remember. He was accused by the same Unity Party government of, dealing with drugs and all kinds of different stuff. He was accused of that. Fast forward. Under no circumstances and condition can Kalando tell us that he is not aware or he is not in the know of how his car left from where it was parked to where it went to bring low. It is not possible because this man told us that the people who were in charge of the truck or the drivers, they were no longer in his employ. So meaning that the place that it was parked there with his knowledge, with his full authorization, and at least he was in the know. So to come and tell us that the vehicle that left from where it was parked to where it went, that he is not aware, then I think Mr. Kalando is being very deceptive. But again, it's not a strange thing. Like one of the callers said, the Unity Party and drugs is like 5 and 6. See, that the same drugs these people use to feed the war. Remember now, these people that today who you hear drugs all around the place, they are not strange when it comes to drugs. These people use drugs and give drugs to our young people to give drugs to us for us to fight the war. One of the reasons why the war prolonged in Liberia was because these young people were never doing things of their own intention. When they gave them drugs, then they carry on this act. To the extent Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf is on record of saying she gave Charles Taylor $10,000 for humanitarian service. Somebody who fought in war, rebel leader, you see it, gave them $10,000. So it was the Unity Party that introduced this drug in our country. Now, what is happening here? Let me just remind Liberians. Have we forgotten that a few days ago, the deputy LDEA boss from Lofa County sat on Mika platform and accused Joseph Numa Bweka and said that from the executive, that is the office of Joseph Numa Bweka, to the judiciary, even to the legislative, that these people are involved in drugs. Have we forgotten? This is not screening. The only thing that is happening right now in the government that we're seeing, all these drugs are coming out. See, let me tell you something. God is fighting for us. And when you people wake up early in the morning to come and educate us, you are doing a very brilliant piece of work. You are opening the eyes of Liberia. So what is happening? The Unity Party guys are fighting among themselves. Let me tell you this. They are fighting among themselves. All of these drugs that you see the police is actually, uncovering, it's not strange, though. It's almost like another rescue person who feel that he has put enough in this particular government and he's supposed to reap, and he's not reaping, another person reaping. So the man say, no, I will expose the other guy.
What happened?
So they are just reporting themselves that what is happening. They are reporting themselves because when Joseph Numa Bweka was in opposition, these were the people who sponsor him. That drugs they used to sponsor Joseph Numa Bweka. So they think that they should be the drug law. Somebody think that, my man, they black, that my own black. It's almost like, look, the drugs cartel, they are fighting among themselves. Somebody say, my man, I'm supposed to bring. So if anybody bring, then they go and tell the other man, say, my man, go arrest them. That man bring you also. So what is happening is just between them.
Okay.
It's just between them. They are fighting to get to almost be like the only people to be able to import drugs. Okay. So your man importing it now, you reporting the man. Then you see Joseph Numa Bweka's son is involved into it. So all of these things is with the full knowledge of Joseph Numa Bweka and his people. But thank you so much, my brother C, for giving me the opportunity. Thank you so much,
Prince Harry, for also doing your utmost best on the other end there in educating our people. That's just the fact. Somebody want to show ownership, and you won't come and suffer with Bweka and you enjoy. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Jeremiah J. Payway, and I do you from district number 6, Well School, Mario community.
Okay, Baba.
My brother, we've been saying this thing. You see, other people who don't know, other Liberians who don't know, they really used to feel that we was the one that was bringing drugs in this country. But for some of us, the reason we stood our ground and keep following President, we are because we knew that we had never knew any of those things in this country. It was the same Bweka, the same Joseph Bweka people that were bringing the drugs in this country. This Bweka man, where he coming from? They push schools they used to be causing north around all over here. Where schools coming from? They're from that very several. We have doesn't have any access to those things. If we have somebody that never wanted to fight just in this particular country, my brother, he was never going to sign just law in this particular country here. But we have tried the best. We started expressing the drug issue and started getting rampant in this country when United Party took over this country. 2005 when they took over this country. That's the time we started hearing about the HN called DA. We never had any HN that are in the country before. Because they knew the drugs were too much in the country at the end, they were not out of the country. They went, they found this particular agent taking like people money paying them. At the end of the day, saying that they were fighting the drugs and they were unable. Before that's where you have to pay my brother. The drugs was so much in the country that it couldn't be controlled no more. But we are into power. He tried all his possible best to try by all costs to fight the drugs. But he couldn't make it in 6 years time. He couldn't end everything. So now we Liberians will decide to give me another 6 years that he will make our country better. Liberian people, the one who see that they get more sense, more than we, the followers of CDC, they said that we don't have sense. So they were not understanding what was happening. But now today, my brother, they are seeing it. None of those guys, there are people there that, they've been in our business for a very long time. So now in this country, if you see that Bweka arrest anybody for drugs in this country and jail that person and prosecute them, then which means you not associate with Bweka. That's the only way she will do it. But as long as you close to Bweka, it will never happen, my brother. They will just in our whole thing and let you go free. People that were arrested yesterday, where are they? Where are they? Because the man said, let me come. His son selling drugs, everybody know about it. Now I remember the last time one other generation uncle said he can't call Bweka's son. We want to know whether it is true that you study drugs. So we really want to be convinced because like when people say that you study drugs, you expect for that man to step on the radio and say, yes, it is true that I study drugs. How possible it is, my brother? The people are making fun with Liberian people in this country. They are not serious. They're going to damage the country and leave. But brother, God will continue to fight our battle in this country. And Bweka will be exposed on a daily basis. So thank you for having me on the show, my brother. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so kindly. Thank you. Good morning.
Hello?
Yeah.
Bro, it's Jamil, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you for your topic on the discussion, bro. It's a money vanity here, the 1 billion we are sent follower of Abraham Gosling William. But it's let me tell you, the jobs in this country, it will never finish in this country. Because the reason that it will never finish is the job cartel that they want in power today. So Israel, since President Weah was in power, the people say President Weah needs to bring jobs here. The people run with the campaign. They say President Weah needs to bring jobs here. He didn't want to bring a push. But the way the jobs is really taking over the country, they never take over the country in President Weah time. Today we have zombie. Today we get solar plate, solar panel. Today we get spark and die in this country. And when the judge come, when the people arrested, before you load and free the person go by their building. Look at Judge Calando. These people that they are the kind of people that work with this President we are here in this country. They abuse him. They say all type of things about him today, but they go find judge in your car. And you say the car was parking and you search your driver. So how the key work? So now the key having food to work and go and start the car by itself. So that what you trying to tell the Liberian people say the key can work in this country. So really the people they are not serious. What we are saying, they are not serious. Yeah, all here now today. For if the school are open, what we are saying, we don't know how our children will go to school in this country. Or just taking over the country, now that the law is not the law. But when our opposition, that the law is the law. Breaking CBC headquarters, the law is the law. Lying all representatives in the capital building, the law is the law. What kind of problem with ESO today?
Okay.
Eh?
Thank you. Thank you so kindly. Good morning.
Yeah. Yeah. Emmanuel Instrument, Abraham Gosling William Peking. I join you from District 2, Maserati County. Mm-hmm. Let me say thank you for the show this morning. We brought up here. By God exposing these people. Kalasco, I listened to Kalasco on Spoon last night. The only answer Kalasco was able to give the Spoon panelists is insult.
Hello.
A cheek.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
They made Calando, not Kalasco.
Yeah, it's Calando. I'm saying Calando. Yeah, George Calando. The only answer he was able to give the panelists on Spoon is cheek and insult. And if somebody is guilty of something, you can know from their explanation. Canada will never tell the Liberian people that somebody will just take his property and carry somewhere that he not know about it. Nothing. Kalasco is one person that got exposed, and everybody that treating this country bad, bringing jobs, supporting our brother and sister, God will expose them one. And Canada won't happen to him, so Canada know about it. Canada is one of the people that bringing jobs in this country, and I know the government will not take this serious. And Canada and big. Canada will not go on no investigation. Canada will only push that person, he calling over and over info. Any other day, if they arrest that person, he go there, he use his power and free them. Nothing will go out of it. Thank you.
But what Calando saying, going to no LDEA. He went to the police.
Yeah, that's why he's saying going there, because when he go there, he will be exposed good. So he say he's not going there, and he will not stay there. But if there was a different person from the opposition side, by that time you see the police surrounding the house, they're fighting to get in all of that house. Thank you, man.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you. Let's see who on the women line. Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
My name is Mami. I'm calling from Joe Community.
Yeah, go away from the radio now.
Yeah.
You got to call on the radio.
Okay, I'm address off on the radio.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to tell those people they are failure. Anything they play against President, we agree the election time. God will punish them, will continue to swear them. God, the ground will open and swallow them. For what they used to say that President, we are bringing drugs in the country. What about for lie? That was strategy they were playing for them to win election. Well, thank you.
Thank you so kindly. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah.
Well, we are saying thank you for this. May God bless you.
Okay.
Well, we are showing the country is pointing our health. I special honor the United Party is pointing our head. The people here, they just fighting to store our children in the community. They were saying that we are bringing drugs. My president on the field, that is dinner. Look at every day they see drugs, by pickup, by truck, by family there, for Apple, they pass away. And during the day, Joviata, we don't see that out. So they just want for our children in the country. Then there are people overcome us that the meeting is doing it for. But those people there work unto them. God will show them out one by one, and frustration will kill them one by one. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, did the same testimony that I do call you from check-up time.
Okay.
Okay, brother, can you please allow me to use 1 minute of your time, at least so I can sing one music for the Tanitani unit? Please, I beg.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right. And then United Party sing that is honor the sign of my voice. I beg you, please help me to sing this song because you guys were well organized. You had a tender auto soprano singing this song. But for me, I just come here as a visitor to help you out to sing this song.
Okay.
So when you honor the sign of my voice, my song is entitled Jowiago. Jowiago, 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 Jowiago. We die, Jowia. I say Jowiago, Jowiago, Jowiago. We die with the push, we die with the poverty. Jowiago, 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 oh Jowiago. Jowiago, Jowiago, Jowiago. We die, Jowiago. Okay, we said, actually, I said that when George we are leave the scene, George was going to leave this country. I said that when George we are left the scene, everything was going to be just the remote control. We said that when George we are leave this country, everything will be bread and butter. Scholarships will wait. Job facility will wait and people will just be working on glass. Brother, thank you for having me on the line. Other people get up for our page here.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is the Meriton, Suma. I'm phoning from Bishop Memorial County. Either you know, these are 7 times in our country. So far. But you see, there's about sometimes we call, now we go partly blame the former president we are for the things that are happening. It's like you, President, where you know 12 years you were in this country on opposition, as opposition. You saw how you were treated, you saw how the United Party treated people in this country for 12 years. When you came to power, you went and told your government that you struggled for a year where people died. People got killed in your revolution. You told the same government and put it back into the hands of those that were killing people and criticizing you, said you can't survive, you can't make it, do nothing. And these are the results. So that is a clear manifestation to tell you that these are the people who were importing the drugs, infiltrating the country on all the borderland, bringing drugs to store with our government. You see what's happening? It's because you told the government and put it back into the hands of the people who told you, say, you're not capable, you're stupid, you're dumb, you're nothing. These are things that are happening. So now we are the people that in the community, even those in the United Party that are not convinced that it is the United Party that was bringing in the drugs in the country, going to all countries, bringing just killing people there,
putting a ballot on in the street, just all because they want to cajole and fool the voters to vote against PDP. Please see what happening now. The president, where you want to live on day one. Now, we don't know again. What do you see? Thank you, my brother.
Good morning, Bishop Oyasi.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm okay.
Yeah, this is the chair lady in a call from the Congress City. You know, Israel, I want to ask you, you didn't attend Justice funeral, eh?
Who?
Justice. For United Party people, Justice died. And we had Justice funeral. The women got justice for the sedition. You know when it comes to the sedition, you know when it comes to the United Party, then no justice, then justice die. But when it comes to us, then we should face justice. Israel, where is Brian Magio today? Where is Uta? Where is Joseph Baka left in our court with the drugs? Then Akalano that used a personal car to campaign for this old man. Then Akalano who sent food to Baka up cannot never be arrested, Israel. I dare you, if it was someone a poor person that now you go step up and you are in a prison, then they're investigating you. But when it comes to Kalando, when it comes to Brian Mageo, then they need DNA machine to do tests for rape. When it comes to Kalando, then they couldn't call him on the phone. But Kofana was just invited to the police station and was incarcerated for days at the Morava Central Prison. Where is justice for them? Where is justice? Where is justice for the border and the police still call for power theft? But today they are crying for justice for the food and woman because they took a hijab from our head. There is no justice in this country. When it comes to sedition, we are animals, we are not Liberians. You know, the fact people are more Liberians than us. When it comes to us, we are nothing in their eyes. But I can't want to tell them, even if they say here or 12 years, it's not the end of Liberia. Whatever they are doing today, they will facing the consequences tomorrow. I just want to tell you, thank you for the topic. And Lord God bless my president, and bless what you were saved from the evil fire, from the United Party people. Thank you, Asia, for having me.
Thank you so kindly, Chair Lady. Thank you. Thank you so kindly. Let's give this person good morning.
Good morning, Bawazi.
Good morning, Chief.
I'm Samson Clary calling from Nigutan. They called me.
Please go away from the radio. Please go away from the radio.
For the CDC. The caller that just called before the other caller to say all the truth. The Liberian people welcome our first dynamic president, George Manuel here in 2017. The whole nation spoke. And we're looking up to him for him to do what the Liberian people want him to do. But then they started dancing with the United Party thing. Almost all the United Party people remain in position. All strategic areas were never changed during this time. The same people that contending that come little boy during the early Johnson study time when that woman was serving as election commission chairman. He started dancing with them. Today, we are being surrounded by enemies. They want to shoot all of us to die. Where are we now? Let the president listen to me this morning. Where are we? Where are we? I'm crying in my heart. Where are we to go? 2029, do we have the level playing field? Well, I don't think about it. Thank you.
Good morning, Boyasi. And my name is Robert Kia. I do join you from Boyasi, you know, the Unity Party government, they knew as lawbreaker. They go as that. For each time, they always go against the state law. But they say that their government, their party in power, so for each time they cause any crime, they can go with impunity, no prosecution. But when it comes to sedition, No. Then they're standing by to prosecute. And God will continue exposing them. Because they said that the CDC government was the drug dealer. But now God beginning to show now the labyrinth people seeing it clear. So we pray to God that God will continue exposing them. You know that man will go with impunity. There will be no prosecution because he's a great supporter of this Unity Party. So he will go with impunity. So let's just move out more on that. If that were not you people, like the True FM, the Freedom, my name says True FM, or Kings FM, Freedom FM, you know, Banana FM and Tina, the rape case, it wasn't going to go anywhere. And now where is it? The man escaped the country. The man went with impunity. So that's why we be the same way we Canano. Canano will go impunity. So, bro, see, your man be here, you're only educated on this, but no who will come from all of it. Thank you for having me.
They will try, they will always fail. You will try, you will always fail. Mr. Yes, sir, before you bury CDC, you must keep me in my heart, in our heart. Together we die. Before you bury CDC, you must keep me in my heart, in our heart, our party, in our heart. Before you bury CDC, you must keep me in my heart, in our heart. Together we die. Before you bury CDC. Mr. Yes, sir. Excuse me, Mr. Yes, sir. 2020, now you get me on, sir. Mr. Yes, sir. Hear me, Mr. Yes, sir. 2020, now you get me on, sir. Mr. Yes, sir. After your CS, yeah, you running on, sir.
You know, I like this song. My son, Black J, he calls it one CDC in the heart. He said, you got to juke me in my heart. I mean, that people, my CDC, better move on. Black J, yeah, produced by T Sound Records. Yeah, I like it. Let me play some more again.
They will try, they will always fail. You will try, you will always fail. Mr. Yes, sir, before you bury CDC, you must juke me in my heart, in our heart. Together we die. Before you bury CDC, you must juke me in my heart, in our heart, our party, in our heart. Before you bury CDC, you must juke me in my heart, in our heart. Together we die. Before you bury CDC, you must juke me in my heart, in our heart, our party, in our heart. Mr. Yes, sir. Excuse me, Mr. Yes, sir. 2020, now you get me on, sir. Mr. Yes, sir. Hear me, Mr. Yes, sir. 2020, now you get me on, sir.
Who you calling Mr. Yes, sir? Who you calling Mr. Yes, sir? I don't understand. No, Rebo. Oh, God. Let me read some of the comments. Yeah. Let me read some of the comments here. But I'll still greet them and then I'll talk to ZZ Babe shortly before we go. My wonderful people, Friday. Okay, yeah. Johnson Dolly. Okay. Fatu Kane. Kiebe Goya. Yeah. Johnson Dolly, I mean in New Jersey. Fatu Kane, Kakata, Magibi. Kiebe Goya. Quebec Goya in Texas, USA. William Harris, how are you? He's watching you from Harbour City. Thanks for the Howard. Thank you so kindly. Yasa Sharif, how you doing, Mama? Achitape, you in Dallas, Texas. Deconti Zien, Zulu Whiskey, Grand Jira County. Don Max Mass, Coward, New Georgia. Ephraim Gay, watching from Grand Jira County this morning. Elijah Pajibo, Edward Pajibo, you watching from Chicago. Altaka Kau, you watching from Maryland, USA. Extel MG Plate, you watching from Ponca Community. Elijah Sipo, you watching from Francis Johnson Avenue, rather than New Georgia. Tilo Eric, Baptist Seminary Community. That the kind of privilege you can get. I can be call your name. You let hear your name. You let hear your name. No, I let hear your name. You let hear your name. Musu family. How you doing? So good morning, Mr. C. Thanks to you, to y'all, the Freedom Family, for telling us the truth story always. I'm following you from Batnersville, Dagba Town Community. Okay, Ansu Fambula, you there in New York City. Seku Donzo, you in Adelaide, South Australia. Rhoda Dennis. So how the driver get a key? That the question we can get, that the answer we can get you. Abigail Matthew, you're watching from your Propo place in Coward Township. Charles Roberts, all right, you in Kebab, Batnersville. Prince Zion, you in Marshall City, Lower Margibi County. Stephen Fala Jr., you there in Chicken Soup Factory. Samuel Bankoe Jr. So good morning, Big Brother Israel, watching you from District 17. Thanks for the good news. You keep enlightening our people mind. We always put in Mama Liberia Fred. Mary Dopo Sally or Sassy. You following from River G County, Emmanuel Quay. You watching from Bon County, David Deantown, Agatha Glasgow, the class prefect from Thinkers Village, well, RIA Road, where the common citizen children live. Gladys Brennis Yuma from Johnsonville. Juju Onwe, Johnsonville. Princess Maluba, District 3, Painesville City. Janen K. Jala. She said, what I want to know here is that who can keep all of his keys? Okay. Faith Kevin Bappin, Block A, 183, Winston Prepland Road. Fomba OK Yen, Mapuman Town, Grand Cape Man County. Prince Sensi, you watching from New Georgia District 13. Francis S. Jusu, you watching from Foya District, Lofa County, Kwabu Road Community. Mataling Zel Duan, Broadway City. Cody Williams, she said, Mr. Yesa was the one that the lie detector Mark turned off when he was lying in New York at the New Setu Jabu, you're watching from Kangatown, Johnsonville. Nathaniel Enshon, something like that. Your name, sorry. 9th Street, you following Joseph Manning. He said, but listen to JBK, how he was struggling to talk. George B. Calando, we are 2029 movement. Yeah, wow. Is it? Yeah, please follow your movement. Let's support the dream of 2029. Prince Dukley, watching from the Concern United Methodist School campus in Barclay Farm, Harper City. We are 2029. Sherman Chie. He said, look, I draft it there. Someone who said all the negative things about the CDC administration yesterday. Okay, Akalando, I show you was referring to Mark Wule, you watching from Bokondre, German government camp, Sano County. Josepha Manan say, you pack all your trucks. Where was the keys? George Kalando, drugs issue is not a strange thing to you, my brother JBK. George, we are God will beat all of you guys. Princess A.T. Kumen say this man is seriously lying. Jenan K. Jala, if it were going to be common member now, that person is behind bar. She said, but even as that, no one is above the law. Lasana B. Zodowa said the squanderer would be exposed because of his agent, because all of his agent will be exposed. Extra Gizi, how are you? Amadou O. Diallo said, I am AOJ, watching live from Tottenham Broad City, Bomi County. Gabriel Ziens says, so if you dismiss all the drivers, how did the truck leave the parking area? That is a question, oh my brother. Patrick Toby, you're watching from Arrow 2 Roberts Fee Highway. Samuel Bankwe, Junior, say, big brother, one thing that is confusing me is that the government is threatening drugs, but we can see them drinking it. So the question is, where are they taking all of these drugs they have been arresting? Israel Jagwe, you're watching closely from Lofa. Linda Morris, common citizen, is watching. Tracy Anderson said, yes, we are getting there. BJ Clark, you're watching Ibrahim Kwei. You're watching from Chicken Soup Factory Gulf Community. Mustafa Bangura say, good morning, Israel. I'm watching from Common People Community, Prepland, Winston. Eugene Jobo, you're watching from Capital Bypass. Toga, we walk by you. So, when it comes to them, the law is not the law. If this was CDC member, RG will immediately arrest him without investigation. Is that not possible? Not possible for someone to use your car unknown to you for 12 hours. There are securities watching your properties. Moses Breze, watching from Buchanan, Grand Bassa County. Nakli Ara Moluba, Magibi County. Elizabeth A. Thomas, watching from Congo Town, the birthday girl. Market Kabia, following from Johnsonville, Morovia. Did he leave the key in the truck? How did the driver get the key? This man has been transporting this thing ever since. This is a source of income. Big brother Kevin Soko, following from the US of A. Kevin Soko says, Spoon TV started as a gospel program and changed to political TV show. Israel keeps speaking the truth to Liberian people. Morris Good Frank Jesse, following from Chicken Soup Factory Community. Thank you for following. Josh Johnson, following from Douala. Okay. Nicholas Red, you following from Cote d'Ivoire, Abidjan. Stephen Villa Dayuga, you following from EADBA Junction. Boaka Kamara, you following from your water side. From where? From Grand Cape Man County, Bow Waterside Border. Vinicius Jion Bar, you following from the borough of Nikutam. Samuel Kofi Woods Jr., you following from Carway. Fantastic Tudor, following from Point Fort Johnson's. Samuel Kofi Woods Jr. said these government officials are the one bring the drugs into this country. Fantastic Tudor said this man is lying. If he is saying that his truck should have been parked, so how now a driver will have the key to that truck? Anthony Freeman following from Bond County. Prince Kennedy, you're watching from the RRA with, he said, with Inland Terminal, brother, this government not really yet about. Okay, Fred Nimine Dix said it is not strange one of their offices has said it and they fire him. What we expect? John always on John. All right. Harris City, you following from your New Georgia Grace Corner Terran community. Kobo Widow, how are you this morning? He said Kalando is a consummate liar. He has always been involved in dubious activity. How can you have a truck involved in transporting drugs and you don't know about it? Tabata. Up Starward, nothing will come out of it. Extra Gizzy said, good morning, my King Seven family, and thanks for always bringing the truth to us. And watching from Congo Town. Thanks for always bringing the truth. Okay, Ophelia Wallo, you dead in West Point. Said from his explanation, you can know that he is lying. Shame on him. God will expose your. Christopher Allison, you follow him from Chicken Soup Factory. Stankley Sharif said, good morning to the peace citizens of Boy Town, Pokpa District, Grand Cape Man County, Western Liberia. All right. Marie Brucewell, how are you this morning? Said that old man knows much about that truck leaving the parking lot. He is in sedition. All right, so let me talk to CDC Papi quickly. Turn the camera to you because my other camera is back. So, okay, I just want to CDC Papi shortly. So if I give me hard time, so much in la bureau. This CDC Papi always say give me hard time. This CDC Papi. See, Papi, morning.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Why you not listening on the ground? How you doing?
All right.
CDC Papi, quickly, no time, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, this weekend edition. You came and asked your people to help you sometimes back.
Yeah.
About your house.
Yes.
It was leaking, the roof's poor.
Yeah.
Wanted them to help you. So how far now? And we raised some money here for that project. How far?
Yeah, okay. Before I answer your question, all Liberian citizens and all loving people about President Manevia to be in quiet for 30 seconds So Almighty Allah will help Manavia to come back 2029 for 30 seconds. Okay. My place, as I said, my place leaky. It was leaky. And then I came and I begged Boy here to help me so he can talk for me for people to help so I can fix the place. And then truly he helped, and then people send money to fix the place. Now the roofing is completed, but it remains the key, it remains the pin and the gate.
Okay.
So I say I come here again.
So the first money will be finished?
Yes.
On the roof?
Yeah.
The zinc?
Yeah. So I tell all the people that helped me, thank you. Let God bless them. But now I have to complete the place before the enemy laugh at sedition. Because people promise that when we finish in the place and we put CDC paper, they will go and go see the place. Even they will call the president to go and see the place. Because CDC paper will be struggling behind Manavia for a long time. So I'm telling the people, thank you very much for the job they helped me to do. And then right now when rain before I sleep sound. But my door and then the gate and the pin to pin the house for people to see the beautiful place has not yet completed.
Okay. So that why you because you can rest, you always come in my back. So that why you came.
Yeah.
So that you need the ceiling, the pin, and the gate, the door, the lock.
That's all.
That's all you need of us to do.
Yes, yeah.
So when that is done, now everything is set up.
Everything will be set up. So the president will go and see the place, the wonderful place.
And you say we're painting the place, eh?
Yeah.
You put on the CDC paper, your CDC logo. Your landlord will not talk?
He will not talk. It's a big CDC.
Oh, your landlord to that CDC person?
Yeah. He called me and he told me, he said, you are a citizen, I'm a citizen. This place, I will not care nowhere. If I die, I'll leave it. He paid $30, but the way a citizen helping master citizen, so from today, you'll be paying $20 instead of $30.
Oh, before you used to pay $30?
Yes.
But because they work, he sees the CDC people helping you to face.
He too is citizen, so you know contribution to help me to be paying $20 every month.
Oh, as his own contribution.
Yes.
So you say you'll not pay $30 again.
No.
You pay $20.
Yes.
Because you are a citizen, he is a citizen, and
Yes.
seeing the what CDC people won't do for you,
yes,
you reduce your rent.
Yes.
So you're paying $20 now.
Yes, of course.
Okay. So you want us to raise the balance money so that we can pin the place, eh?
Yes.
Okay, so CDC, yeah, so yeah, the paper, yeah. Let us see, you can help me, let us pin the place, yeah? So you can contact us, so we can pin, we don't need a pin, the cement there, for the plate, so then they put the door, the lock, everything. All right. So that why you say you wanted to pass here?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So, but I show people will help you because I had people doing it. So when they're not on the show, after the show, they started sending contribution. Call me and send a contribution. And in fact, I remember someone gave you $10, you brought it to me. You say, oh, someone just gave me $10.
Yeah.
Say for the
and
same
I
place.
brought it, so,
and you brought it.
Yeah.
And I was telling him, but why you bring it? You said, no, you won't be sure. But you want my son, talking to the people, you say you won't be true to yourself to help yourself.
Yeah.
So please, let's do what we can do to, help CDC Pape and get it. So you can reach out to me because we're making sure that project is done. When we print that plate, we put a logo on the CDC Pape resident. Yes, then he's a happy man in our whole community in Mama Point. And I'm sure we can do it. So I ain't get time because I know you want to talk about Kalando, but I ain't get time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk that next time.
Yeah, next time when you come, then we'll talk about Kalando, baby. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so let me finish my balance meeting because Jenny already here. Who did you rack? I'm gonna think you have been waiting in the place here. I will tell you something before I go. I will tell you something. You're not one year or year today. I will say it. Except I'm and someone say hold the thing, don't talk. But I will talk it today. Tracy Anderson, Marie Brucewell. Marie Brucewell. Say, good morning, my brother. That old man knows much about that truck leaving the parking lot. That truck leaving. He isn't a sedition, but if that was any other sedition, do that time. Like this, beyond iron back. Yeah. Gabriel Zian say, look, Mr. C, this is Gabriel Zian watching from Indonesia. Kalando has nothing to tell the Liberian people but lies. He has been known as a gangster and drugs dealer in Liberia. So how can he justify that he is innocent of this situation when his truck was used for the operation? So how does he know that someone owns the drugs, which he informed the driver? This guy is confused. Wow. J. Emmanuel Nice. He said, good morning. He said, good morning. Israel, we are saying, I'm following from Johnson Visited behind Hearts of Grace as usual. Thanks for the update every time you always provide us. I feel the stress, but you put this country first and the common citizen interest first. Well done, Mr. C. Oh, thank you so kindly, my brother. Thank you. Princess A.K. Kume, Melvin Matthew Tier, you watching from Point 4. You watching from Point 4. Who calling so? I'm reading something from the phone. Yeah, the person check out who tell you. Yeah, ba. Yeah, okay. Alfonso Kier from Carwell, Joe Emmanuel, Ganta Sete. I want read your name quickly. Stephen Yakandi. All right. Honorable J.D. Williams, the woman house. Where Johnson be? This year, one time if it's on next year. Augusto Gable J. Colley, Torrendo, Italy, Steve Washington, Providence City, Tracy Anderson, Providence City, Alice T. Johnson, Police Academy, Franklin D. Sumpum, Kakata City, Rudolph Dennis, say wow, Benedict Yanti, Nuku Town, Political Starling, Aaron B. Timmer, West Point, Gibson Togba, how you doing? Quelly Allison, Harper City, Maryland County. Okay. It's a great loyalty. Nigeria. How you doing, Bendu? Agnes Kia, you watching from Batnosville. Samuel Kwe, say God will be them. God will be beside you. Alfonso C, Rebot G. Okay, Jerry Akor, Vuzu Gime, say watching from the Ministry of Finance office. Okay, Honorable Donald Todi, my dear brother and co-chair, CDC USA. Soli Bobo, how are you, sir? Princess L. Peters, Yekepa. Mama, you in Yekepa Make, and why you selling following the show in Nimba County? Thank you. D. Maxine Julie. How are you? Mohammed Oscar Diallo. You watching this morning. Say like everything. He said, I'm watching with you, Israel Bowie. I see. Good morning. Mr. Barker, you everything like coming in a simple English in country is children involved. So he will not talking about it. A simple English, I like it. Mamaya Jabate, how are you? It's a great question to Liberian people. Asata Mbela, so clinic. Okay, Jinion Dixon, Evelyn Baza, how are you? All right, Kevin Dia, Orishos Jaka, West Point, Mopley Sissy, Fargo, North Dakota, the original Konji Kongro, Oscar Ziegwen, you in Nimba County. Minister David Slubber, how are you, my baby? My man, your papa always following you. Peric Slubber, Corwell, New Georgia, Cecilia Massacre, how are you this morning? You there following from Norway, Madeline Zegduan. Okay, Charles Eto, hold on to God, Saki, I'll tell you, man. Headquarters of the Common Cities in Momo Family, you in New Jersey, George S. Wilson. I'm doing it far because one time watching it. Charles Weir, you in Jacobtown. All right. Malu Efofana, how you doing? How you doing? Tina Lorenzo. Tina, how you doing? You in Yekepa. Marcot M. My dear brother there on 25th Street, Sinker. Ibrahim Boga. How are you? Gibson Pogba. You in Sleway Community. Nathan Dennis. He's lying. Yvonne Coleman. How are you? John K. Torley. You there? SKD Boulevard Johnson, District 4. Batikwa Jobo. You there in Sinko? All right. I try to rush you there. James Darlingborg Quinning. Lofa Queen, Nerve Perth. Abraham Golson. Abbott Golson Matadi. You in Tinkers Village. Quilling M. Banks. Kevin Soko. Big brother Kevin Soko. Okay. 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 So those who on the WhatsApp here, let me greet them. Let me greet them. Let me speak to them quickly before I go. Before I go, I want to tell you something before I go. Quickly. If I'm not handled properly into it, I will say it. Elijah Ponke, as usual. Lofoya City, Lofa County, always following. Mazalan Dami, how are you? John Bidell, how are you doing? Louis Z. Davis, you there in Coke Hill Community, Winston. Vanning Packer, how are you, my brother? You there in King George? Willie Croft, you watching from Chicken Soup Factory. James Niloyo, how are you this morning? Okay, so thank you. Today's edition of the program was dedicated to beautiful Elizabeth A. Thomas. Today is her birthday, and we want to say happy birthday to you. Well, Kings, talk about it is taking a weekend break. We'll be back here on Monday with a fresh new presentation of the program. Let me say thanks to all of you. Let me thank you for your support. Big brother Ambrose Msa, how are you this morning? Ambrose Msa said, let me tell you something. Kalando has assets of bringing drugs in Liberia because he is from Sierra Leone. Former place called Kalahum. His real name is Kalondo. All right. Thank you so much, Big brother Ambrose Msa there in the first states of Delaware. Stanley Sharif, how are you, my dear brother? Dada Jawe, how are you doing? Well, we got to go. We got to go this morning. And let me say a very big thank you to all of you. Thank you so kindly for being a part of the program this week. Thank you so kindly for being a part of the program this week. God's willing, next week I'll be back. So I'm taking a weekend break to be back. Let's have a fantastic weekend. All right? I'm leaving you, but I'm not leaving you completely. I'm leaving you, but I'm not leaving you. So I'll catch you, God willing, Monday. Bye-bye. My name is Israel. Where we are here.
Ilala sama leku